Morning, everybody. Hopefully, I have a stable connection and you can hear me. I hope you are well this morning. Um, I'm all dressed when I'm normally in my yoga clothes or my workout clothes because I have an appointment later today. But I thought I would come on earlier than normal today to give some of you early birds a chance to join live. Of course, these are always recorded and available on my YouTube channel afterwards and forevermore from there. So this morning I'm going to do a loving kindness meditation. I've done these before and they seem to be the most popular ones. I've gotten a lot of great positive feedback on these meditations. And it's for good reason. They're my favorite too. When I was going through my training, I kept coming back to, I learned a loving kindness meditation early on in my training, and I kept coming back to it. It was one that I did on my own frequently. It was one that I brought to some of the early classes that I taught during my teaching practicums because it feels good. And I think it feels good because love and compassion and kindness truly is our natural state. If we strip away hurt and pain and stress and the distractions of the world and the pressures of the world, at our core, most of us are built to be empathetic and compassionate and good. And so I think this meditation, where we truly focus on building and rebuilding that love from the inside out, it just resonates with people and it feels really good. So that's what we're going to do this morning. So I invite you to take a comfortable seat. As always, I'm kind of in my little nook here. I sit on the floor on a folded over mat, yoga mat, with some pillows behind me. But you can be on a chair, on the floor, on a chair, on your bed, wherever you can comfortably sit. Your legs can be crossed or they can be out in front of you. If you're on a chair, your 2 feet can be on the floor. However, you can comfortably sit for a period of time without any kind of distractions or need to fidget. If you would like to recline, you can. I often lean back when I'm meditating on my pillows, help support my bad back. Or you can sit up perfectly straight. Just don't slouch yourself over because that's not great for your breath. So find your comfortable seat. You might want to fidget back and forth on your sits bones to feel yourself come to equal weight on both hips. If you have any tension in your lower body, in your knees, your legs, your feet, you can wiggle them out. Make fists and then release your hands, releasing any tension in your fingers. You can make wrist circles. And if you go in one direction, you may want to go in the other direction. And then when you're ready, let your hands drift down to your lap or to the armrests or to the seat beside you, wherever you want to comfortably rest them. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and then bring them back and down so that your shoulder blades rest. Stretch your neck up and then bend your head forward. Slowly bringing the chin to the chest. Lift your chin up slowly and continue to lift it towards the ceiling. Dropping your head back, opening up through the throat. And bring your head back to neutral. Turn your entire head to the left, looking over your left shoulder. And then coming back to the center, looking over to the right, over your right shoulder. And once again, returning to center. Imagine that there is an invisible string right at the top of your head, and somebody is pulling it up ever so gently so that your head, your neck, and each of the vertebrae of your spine extends just a tiny bit, creating space between each of the vertebrae, creating length in your spine, releasing the tension that comes from compression. Take a deep inhale here. And then as you let it out, relax into your posture for meditation. At this point, you can let your eyes close or you can cast your gaze down. You don't need to see me going forward. You only need to hear my voice. So you can put your devices down. You can turn away from the screen if it's distracting to you. Whatever's comfortable for you to take your mind and your body inward, to be fully present in this moment. And as we sit and center, allow anything that was distracting you, occupying your time, creating busyness for you before you arrived here, let it fall away. All of the to-do lists, all the appointments and meetings, all of the errands, fall away. All of the distractions of the world, good and bad, the news, the problems and excitements in your life and the life of those around you. Let all of those things just fall away. There is only you, my voice, and this moment. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose. Sigh it out loudly through the mouth. And one more time, deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out loudly. Now let your breath come to its natural flow and just witness it without trying to change it, without judging it for what it is in this moment. Just watch and listen to your inhales and your exhales. Notice what they're telling you about your state of being. Notice what they're telling you about your mood, your emotions, your physicality. There is great power and knowledge in our breath. Taking time each day to stop and listen to it can give us a world of information about how we are and what we need. As we sit here and focus on our breath, know that at any time during this morning's meditation, if you lose my voice, if your mind wanders away, or if what I'm offering to you does not serve you, you may at any time come back to your breath. I invite you bring your intention inward. Start to notice how your breath feels as it enters your body, where it goes. Imagine you can follow it into your lungs and then out into your bloodstream, filling your physical body with life-giving nutrients, filling your emotional body with calm and restoration, filling your spiritual body with grace and connectivity to the outside world, to the oneness of all that is around us. And as you feel this breath consume you, as you consume it, notice how it feels and remind yourself that you are this physical body. You are this emotional body. You are this spiritual body. And most importantly, you are more than all of that. We are each greater than the sum of our parts because we are connected, because we are part of this greater good, this greater force, this oneness of humanity. And at the center of all of that, at the very core of who we are, is love, kindness, compassion. Taking 5 breaths here, following your inhales and your exhales and feeling the oxygen come in and nourish your whole body. Connect into that core of love. You are a being of love. You are a vessel of love. You are worthy of love. Our ability to love starts within. We cannot and will not have love and compassion for others if we do not have it for ourselves. So I will share this morning's loving kindness mantra 3 times. Please repeat it to yourself. Absorb it. Let it resonate through your body just as the breath resonates through your body. May I be rooted in love and kindness. May I clear all obstacles that seek to diminish those roots. May I have the grace to accept and forgive. May I acknowledge my shortcomings and seek always to improve. May I know health, feel contentment, and find peace. May I be rooted in love and kindness. May I clear all obstacles that seek to diminish those roots. May I have the grace to accept and forgive. May I acknowledge my shortcomings and seek always to improve. May I know health, feel contentment, and find peace. May I be rooted in love and kindness. May I clear all obstacles that seek to diminish those roots. May I have the grace to accept and forgive. May I acknowledge my shortcomings and seek always to improve. May I know health, feel contentment, and find peace. Basking in the essence of self-love, we now let that love and compassion for self radiate outward. Imagine all of that compassion and loving kindness rippling beyond you, creating circular vibrations outward. In the first circle of vibrations, picture the people you love the most, your immediate family, your partner, your children, your closest friends. Those whom it's easy to love and from whom it's easy to feel love. These people are our supplemental energy sources. When it's hard for us to tap in to that core of love within us, these are the people we can plug into to find it. Picture them, send them your vibration of love, and as I read this loving kindness meditation, this mantra, send it out to them. May you each be rooted in love and kindness. May you clear all obstacles that seek to diminish those roots. May you have the grace to accept and forgive. May you acknowledge your shortcomings and seek always to improve. May you know health, feel contentment, and find peace. Sending your ripples a little bit further. Capture in the net of your compassionate love and kindness your acquaintances, your neighbors, people you work with, the people you see on a day-to-day basis, servicemen and women, perhaps the first responders in your town, those with whom you interact potentially minimally, benignly, but for whom you have respect and for whom you wish compassion, love, and kindness. As you send your vibration to each of them, and I read this mantra, send these words to them also. May you each be rooted in love and kindness. May you clear all obstacles that seek to diminish those roots. May you have the grace to accept and forgive. May you acknowledge your shortcomings and seek always to improve. May you know health, feel contentment, and find peace. Sending your vibration out one additional circle, this time more challenging. Calling to mind and bringing into your vibration those people with whom you have a challenging relationship, those who may have a different point of view or perspective, those who have hurt you, insulted you, slighted you. Bring to mind anyone to whom you feel challenged by, or to whom feeling compassion for is challenging in any way. Remind yourself that these people, too, at their core, are vessels of love, compassion, and kindness, and that it is indeed the distractions and stresses of our modern world that created their inability to share that love. Fill your heart with compassion for them and send to each of them these words. May you each be rooted in love and kindness. May you clear all obstacles that seek to diminish those roots. May you have the grace to accept and forgive. May you acknowledge your shortcomings and seek always to improve. May you know health, feel contentment, and find peace. Channeling all of that compassion and love into one final vibration, sending out to all of the humans of the world, our entire community, strangers, every body that occupies this planet with us. Know that we are all connected. Know that we all have the commonality of humanity and a core of love, compassion, and kindness. Imagining that your vibrations can reach the farthest corner of the world, the person that is standing as far from you as is humanly possible. Wrap the world in a compassionate hug and send these words to them. May you be rooted in love and kindness. May you clear all obstacles that seek to diminish those roots. May you have the grace to accept and forgive. May you acknowledge your shortcomings and seek always to improve. May you know health, feel contentment, and find peace. Returning to the breath, allow all of the vibrations that you sent out in the world to return to you. The beauty of love and compassion and kindness is that what we put out in the world comes back to us. It is healing. It is strength. It is humanity's greatest superpower. In the ancient scripture, the Dhammapada, Buddha says, hatred cannot coexist with love and kindness. In fact, hatred dissipates when supplanted with thoughts of compassion. It is within our power to drown out the hate and replace it with love. Bringing hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me this morning in this loving kindness meditation. May you go about your day from a place of compassion, from a place of kindness, and from a place of strength in love. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, all.